How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another review on the channel. And as you can see today, we've got the prime icon, 91 rated, Andrei Shevchenko. I've been looking forward to reviewing this guy all year round, simply because he was a legend back in his day. He was literally an icon for AC Milan. Sensational, unreal. Yeah, I'm sure he got a golden ball when he stayed at AC Milan. He was that good at AC Milan, and even for Ukraine. He was great for Ukraine, and I'm sure he's like a Ukrainian ambassador right now, but he's definitely an icon in this game, and I wanted to try him out for a different reason as well. His card looks very, very overpowered, and I've used his kind of baby versions, if you want to call them baby versions, and yeah, they're great. They're bloody great, so I want to try this one, see how good he is. Lads, that's what we're going to do today, so if you do enjoy, smash a like in this review. 1,000 likes is your target, and if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you'll need is right there in the description below. And this weekend for the FUT Champions, this was going to be my team, as you can see on screen. But since then, I'm going club themed. I'm going club themed, and the first club will be Juventus, and you'll be seeing that on the channel very, very soon. But I thought, you know what? I want to change things up. I don't want it to be samey all year round, so I changed it up, and that is exactly what we're doing for that series. So FUT Champion will be a kind of theme-based series, and you'll be seeing that very, very shortly on this channel. The team in general, Van der Sar and Nets, very impressed with him. Great goalkeeper in this game. I'm not too sure I'm going to do a review, but if you're kind of asking me, should I get Van der Sar? Yes, he's a great goalkeeper. We have Valencia, Bay, Timothy Ramos, I've sold him. Alba, Matthias, we have Bergkamp, Pogba, Salah, Alexis Sanchez, of course, the inform at Arsenal, his last inform, the 91 rated. If he gets an inform in the days of Manchester United, he will go to a 92 rated. Can't wait for that. And we have the man on loan, Andrei Shevchenko. So lads, let's get into the review. So here we go then, let's get straight into this review. Of course, he is a loan, and what do I always say? Try before you buy with these icons and player of the month cards, because you get a kind of window of opportunity to try them for 20 games. That's a long period, a long stretch of games which you can try them for, and I would definitely recommend doing that, because if you want to do his SPC, it is quite costly, 680 to 750 on the Xbox, and roughly the same on the PlayStation. I think it's a little bit cheaper on Xbox towards that 680 mark, and it's over the 700 mark on the PlayStation right now. He's got 8 goals in 5 games. Of course, that price, by the way, is if you've got nothing in the club whatsoever, absolutely nothing, so you're starting from scratch. 3-star skills, slight downside of the card, I just wish you had 4. 4-star week for that is great, high to high work rates. What do I always say with work rates? You need good stamina. Oh man, look at his stamina. It's 77 with high work rates. That's not good enough. It's just not good enough. And in game, you lose your stamina very, very fast, and it's very unfortunate with the card, because otherwise, apart from stamina, maybe a little bit strength, aggression, stuff like that. Even his balance is quite low. His passing is ridiculously low. Apart from that, his stats look phenomenal. From 86 acceleration, 89 sprint speed to 94 positioning, 93 finishing. He's got 92 shot power, 89 long shots, 88 volleys, 87 penalties, agility 81, very important on cards. The balance on the low side at 79, reactions 88, ball control 86, dribbling 89, and look at the composure as well, 85, in the curve as well, if you want to do kind of the finesse shots, is 90. Of course, he was a legend for both Dynamo Kiev, Milan, Chelsea. Scored 22 goals in 76 games. Went back to Milan, back to Chelsea, and back to Dynamo Kiev. And of course, for the Ukraine, a class act, an absolute class act. And actually, Shevchenko won the Ballon d'Or. I'm not too sure it was actually the Golden Boot. It was actually the Ballon d'Or in 2004, as it does say there on your screen. In game, what does he offer? What does he offer basically? Does he offer you goals? Yes. Does he offer you class? Yes. Does he offer you long shots? Well, you're about to find out. You're about to find out. He receives the ball here for Alexis Sanchez, takes the shot, it comes back to him. Good turn with the agility that he's got, and look at that. You might be wondering, that's a standard finesse shot. I mean, I've seen that every single day this week from myself with bloody Ryan Bennett, but that was outstanding, because not only was it a finesse shot, it was right in the upper corner, nobody getting near it, and it was right in the corner of the stanchion. Basically, no one was getting near that shot ever, and he thought, that's a one-off, man. That was a finesse. Look at this strike. I posted this one on Twitter. Turns his man in the 90th minute. What a strike. What a strike from Andrei Shevchenko. So, he offers you those moments in game where he needs to come in clutch. I was 2-2 in that game. I was going to draw it. I was on the road to drawing it. Shevchenko had other plans. He literally had other plans. He grabbed the ball by the scruff of the neck. Thought, you know what? F this, I'm going to smash the ball, and smash the ball he did, and again, that is right in the corner, because it hits the camera, and I mean, I didn't even know there was cameras on this game in terms of being hit and stuff like that. Bergkamp with a nice drag back, comes to Salah, back to Bergkamp. This is his bread and butter though. Inside the area, poacher. He's a poacher and he will score goals. I know he scored 8 and 5 and you might kind of snigger at that and think, you know what, 8 and 5, that's not great. But he was great. He was a great poacher on this game, and finishing is definitely a pro, and it's definitely in his forte because he's very good in front of goal, outside, inside, bloody near the penalty area. Wherever he is on the field, he's a danger, and that's what I loved about this card. He's a constant danger wherever he is. He basically is on the pitch. He's a constant danger, and I do love that. And I know I said constant danger 3 times. That's just to trigger you guys, because some guys have been picking on me, lads. Some guys have been picking on my accent. But anyways, we have the speed of the card. It's acceleration, outstanding. It's sprint speed, outstanding. It's exhilarating, basically. His acceleration, sprint speed are great. With the right chemistry style, it goes into the 90s, and that's what you want from Shevchenko in this game, because you want him to be fast. You want him to be kind of running in behind defenses, getting the ball in the last man, going one-on-one with the goalkeeper, score goals. But I found he was a little bit more than that due to his work rate. The high-to-high means he gets on the last man sometimes when you want him to get forward, but he also drops into midfield. Now, if you're playing a one-striker formation, that could be a problem, because the high defensive work rate could definitely be a problem for the card. I didn't really find it too much of a problem, but I did find it affecting his stamina of 77, because not only does he go up, he goes down, he goes up, he goes down. He's like an elevator, it's like a bloody yo-yo. He's all over the shop, and that is down to the work rates that he does possess. And of course, I always say it, lads, always say it, with high-to-high work rates, you need like 80 plus stamina. He's got 77. I know that's close to 80, but in the 70s, it's just not good enough, lads. Just not good enough. In the slightest, another card I want to pick on is the passing of the card. It's not great, and on this new patch, what you got to do is pass the ball, pass the ball, pass the ball every single time. You've got to do stuff like that. Now, I was finding with passes like you've just seen the Salah there, that they were going to skew, they were going to miss, and they just weren't hitting the target. And I thought, what the hell is all this about, man? Is this the patch being just the patch? I thought the game was just being FIFA 18 in general, but no, it was the passing of Shevchenko. I don't think that was good. It wasn't powerful enough, it wasn't accurate enough, so a short pass, long pass, both bad on the card. You've got to watch out for that. Inconsistency is another thing I would pick about the card, because he's a good striker, he's not a great striker, and that is down to the inconsistency on the card. One game could score like 4 goals, have an absolute blinder. Next game, you might not see him. Everyone around him scoring goals, everyone around him is doing bits, but yeah, Shevchenko is just not doing anything at all, and that's a major flaw with the card. Major flaw with the card. He's got the finishing, he's got the long shots, fantastic. And what makes them fantastic is, you would have seen it earlier, the shot power on both the finesse and the power shot. They're just crazy. They are literally crazy with Andrei Shevchenko. This one is a bit cheese. I mean, I shot it at the centre-back by and got the rebound, so that was definitely a cheesy goal. And the movement on the card, it is good. High-to-high work rates. He's always on the move, and it is good because he's always in space. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes it can affect the way that you do play a game. So you've got to adapt to Shevchenko and his needs on this game. That's literally what you got to do. But that's the same with every single player. So in terms of the high-to-high work rates, I haven't included that in the cons, but it's just something that you want to keep an eye out on, lads. Just something you want to keep your little eye on, or a big eye. You might have a big eye. Who knows? But anyways, guys, let's get into the rating. The overall rating for myself, he's good, but he's not great. That is what I'm going off, because he literally was a great, well, not a great striker, he was a good striker, but he's not one of the greats like striker Ronaldo, R9, bloody Ronaldinho at Cam, stuff like that. He's not on those kind of levels. So in terms of an overall rating, he's going to get a rating of a 9.1 for myself. It's still a good rating, don't get me wrong. He's a great striker in this game. Well, I said great. He's a good striker in this game, and he will do great things in match. Value for coins, 7.0. I fully reckon, if you want this card, loan him. If you kind of idolize this card and you definitely want him in your team, you would get a 7 out of 10, because he is worth it in some ways. In other ways, I just don't see it. I just don't see it. If you were average rating 8.5, you did kind of agree with me, because it's still a 9 out of 10 stars. Still a 9 out of 10 stars, but 8.5 is on the low end of the spectrum. For Champs Ready, again, his stamina is a major issue. In Champs, you need good stamina to go all game long. Fair enough if you want to play for 60 minutes, but I don't see the point in getting a Prime Icon, playing for 60, 70 minutes, and then just getting Raiders that do concede against Ket there in the background. The similar players then, we have Michael Owen, we have Cochran, and we have Larson. Cochran due to the pace, Owen due to the pace, Larson due to the pace and the shooting of the cards. So that's going to be about it for this review, lads. Like I did say, we have a not-new series, a continuation of the FUT Champion coming soon, where we're going to be trying themed teams and whatnot, so keep your eye on the channel for that. Suggest me some teams to use in that series in the comment section below. That's going to be about it. What I will say, if you're playing FUT Champions, don't press the Xbox home button. Do not do that. It will disconnect you straight away, and you'll be moaning to me on Twitter, so don't do that, lads. Do not press the Xbox button. That's going to be it, lads. Hope you have enjoyed this review. If you have, once again, bring the hype. Smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Let's aim for that 1,000 like target. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And as always, I will catch you all next time.